Welcome to Adventures in Aviators!
Hey, it's Jason and Michelle. We're in Montenegro, on top of a mountain, in Durmitor. Woo! Hey, but we're going to talk to you about traveling Montenegro. One, we love Montenegro. Two, this is actually our second time being in Montenegro. The first time that we came, we were on a cruise, and we did a 14-day cruise through Norwegian cruise lines. They rock. And on that cruise, we stopped in Kotor. And it's the Bay of Kotor, and it is beautiful. The cruise line travels in, docks for a day, and so what we did on that day when we were there was explored the castle walls, the walled area, which was really beautiful, and we took a car ride up. We didn't have time to do a hike while we were there, but we took a car ride up for the views. The car ride was pretty mediocre, but the views were beautiful. And so if you have a chance to do a cruise, even if you're visiting Kotor and you just want to take a boat out, it is well worth it. It is gorgeous.
So for this trip, we came over from Macedonia through Kosovo into Montenegro, which was awesome for a couple different reasons. First, the border crossing was the smallest border crossing we've been to, Little Hut. So we're sitting in the little hut, I'm waiting to talk to the guy. Let's do a little role play here. Okay, I'm in my car, and I look in my rearview mirror, and I see a cow.
Am I the cow in this situation?
Literally 1 foot away from our car, just cruising, doing its thing. I love you so much. So we made it through the checkpoint, and it was super easy. It was not a big deal at all. We haven't been in Montenegro for but 3 minutes, and a black bear runs across the street in front of us, maybe, I don't know, 25, 30 yards. It was awesome. So you can be the, hold on. So I'm driving, and then all of a sudden runs out.
I'm a bear.
Yeah, that's much cooler than a cow. Right?
Only in the morning before my coffee.
We went by Plav Lake, is kind of the biggest main city by where we stayed, but we went through the town of Gusinje. Runs right up against the border of Albania in this absolutely gorgeous mountain range where you're just in this valley and there's only one way in and one way out is this little dirt road. We stayed right in the middle of everything. Let's play a little game. How many time-lapse videos did I end up taking in this canyon? You'll see them all by the end of this video, and we'll have a little tally going for you. But it was just spectacular.
There's a difference between having awesome lookouts. This is an awesome lookout. It's beautiful. But in that national park, you are in it, and it is all up around you. It is breathtaking.
Would you say it's all up in your business?
All up in your business. Indeed. So in this little town, I don't even know if you can call it a town. There's some places out there you can stay. You're kind of roughing it a little. You have a bed, you have a shower, you have a toilet, you have a restaurant. It's small though, and it's not the super nice fancy hotels. It's awesome. The one that we stayed in was we'll link it for you, but it looks out onto the view. So there's other ones there that you take a little short walk and you can see the view. This one, you are in the view. It's amazing. So we strongly recommend staying as close as you can to it because it's just right there.
In fact, we love this area so much, and we did such an epic hike here that we made a whole extra video all about the hike that we did. So you can check that out on our page as well. We highly, highly recommend this area.
So we stayed in this place for 5 days. That's a little excessive, but we just wanted to relax and take in the views. There are plenty of hikes you can do if you want to stay 5 days, but also if you just want to stop in for a day or two and do a hike or two, it's perfect for a day stop as well.
So we left Gusinje after 5 days and drove here. We're at Durmitor National Park. So I'm just going to go ahead and say this now, that Montenegro is right there with New Zealand and Iceland for me, where it's like the whole place could be a national park. The whole drive here was just absolutely beautiful. We follow a lot of the Tara River, and this is the Tara River Gorge and Canyon. But I mean, just the entire drive was just scenic views and overlooks, and I had to drive. She was enjoying most of it, but it was amazing.
Now this is a touristy area, so especially in the summer there's probably a lot higher numbers here, but it is designed not only for the adventure seeker but also for families. There are a lot of easy paved paths and playgrounds in these parks around the lakes. It's gorgeous, so it's good for families, it's good for hikers, and it's great for adventure seekers. There's tons of zip lining, whitewater rafting, skiing, snowshoeing, they've got it all.
The food here is equally amazing. It's heavy, especially if you're a meat eater. You're gonna love this place. Man, do they love their meat here. Meat, bread, cheese, some vegetables, sure, whatever. I mean, oh my gosh, but it is so tasty.
The one last note is there is a much bigger coastline to Montenegro, but we will not be visiting all of that. So there are beautiful places along that coast as well. But these were just the main 3 that we have visited in Montenegro.
Montenegro, absolutely beautiful country. One of my favorite ones that I visited so far, especially if you love, mountains and hills and hiking and climbing. I mean, all kinds of stuff like that. It is awesome.
So, hey, you should subscribe right down there. And hey, we're really glad that you took a few minutes to watch this, and we hope that you will subscribe and watch the rest of our videos because we like to do them for you.
If you have other recommendations for Montenegro, please put those in the comments. We want you guys to come and experience the best possible trip that you can have here in this absolutely beautiful country. We will see you next
time.
Woo! I love Montenegro, baby.
Swat, swat, swat.
There's a reason it borders Albania, because ain't nobody going over there. And this is more on the east. Nope.
If you're a vegetarian, you might struggle a little bit.
Or you might come over to the right side. If you have other things that are other recommendations for Macedonia. The bear now, and that's the bear. It's much better.
Amazing.
We will see you next time. Dang it! I did it again.